Hey Sean, nice job. I think this is going to really look cool, this caricature. So yeah, let's look at your images. I'm using this computer that's really slow right now because my computer just broke down, so just bear with me. So my main concern is with some of the images just being a little bit too small. And you don't want to use one with a watermark on it just because it's, when you put it in your caricature, you're going to be able to see that. So, I'm just a little bit concerned with ones like this. This looks not just small here, but just relatively quite small. So basically I opened it here, and so I use a thing called Web Developers Toolbar. So basically I just looked at the image and then I got some details on it in this Web Developers Toolbar. So this is pretty small. It's 348 pixels. So you might want to try to find a bigger image. So I would recommend looking at this Google image search video that I posted at the top of the threads. But again, I'm just searching in Google, so for the same kind of thing. So again, I just right-clicked and said, and you have to be in Chrome, but I said search for image in Google. So I'm just going to look at some of these and now see, this is a lot bigger of one. Remember that one was 348? Now see, this is the same image, but it's just going to be a lot larger. So you might want to go with one of these larger images. And again, all you really have to do, even back here, like at your page, like, you can just right-click on anything and say search Google for image. And again, then you're going to just get all the images that just came up that I just showed you. So, it's just a really cool thing to do. But again, so let's say that I'm just going to do another Google image search here just to show you some cool ways to, and it's the same thing as in the, is in that video in the top of the thread. So let's just say I put like RAM. It's really kind of corny. No, it's just trying to search. Just a second. Okay, so and then if I want to go to images, see, I'm just in Chrome, and then you're going to get all these sticks of RAM. And the cool thing is you can mouse over these images and see the pixel size. So that's really important. So, and a really cool thing to use is if you go to Tools, and then you say size, and then you say larger than. So let's say I'm going to say larger than 4 megapixels. Might as well just go really big, right? So then you're going to get only these images that are really high pixel count. So again, I love this angle one. So this is really big. So that's a really great one, 4,000 by 3,000. So before you start masking out the backgrounds, you might want to to make sure all your images are high enough pixel count. And the reason why that is too is you probably already read in this week's lesson, what looks good on the screen does not look good in a 300 DPI Photoshop document. It's just screen resolution is at 72 to 100 and print is at 300. So if you have a low res, it's just going to really pixelate out. But anyway, if you use some of these techniques, you'll be fine. So, I mean, some of these look okay. This one looks too small. Let's see here. Yeah, it's not loading. This computer's really. This one looks fine. This one might be too small, but again, just have a look and look at the pixel count to make sure that they're okay before you start to mask out. So yeah, good job on your citations too. So yeah, your caricature I think is going to be really fun to watch develop. Yeah, the fun starts next week with Photoshop. Okay.